Hello everyone, this is Peter Lee. Welcome to another week of Australian Real Estate News Weekly Highlight. We had a pouring rain in Sydney today, and normally heavy rain doesn't last, but unfortunately that's not the case for today. However, even with all the flood and everything, the market it just stands still as one word, strong. People are going to auctions in middle of the rain, and people are doing what they need to do to get the property they wanted. And then there are multi properties that was auctioned today and has got $1 million over the reserve price. Not only that, we actually now have the new record price for Australian apartment that was sold at the auction in Hammer, which happened this week. And also, there is a special which I'm gonna bring forward to put at the front, a new project called the Parkside Macquarie Park, which we mentioned in the program before, has been launched today, and apparently the room is crowded with 150 buyers and agents, and then it would just it's massive thing. We had a little bit of video, exclusive video that was taken from the site to show you what it looked like in Sydney now in the project launch and what it's like in Sydney now to buy a property. Stay tuned. Let's get started. And also, before we get everything happening, please make sure that you check out the Plus Agency website at plusagency.com.au for your property needs, or drop into our display at Chatswood in Sydney for a quick chat. All right, let's get into it. But before we get everything started, I'll quickly show a video. That's what happened seen today for the people that are actually buying the property. It is buyers full of the room. Property was one after another, one after another, one after another, and the people signing contracts on the spot. These are the buyers who are waiting in line to sign the contract. These are the buyers that still picking out the property they want, and then they're missing out on the first preferences or second preferences, any of the preferences. They still wanted to be able to move ahead with the purchases. So that really shows a very strong sign about what the Sydney market looks like right now. Then, let's start with the record price for Bondi Beach apartment that was owned by Mayo Hardware, director James Mayo. Today, it was sold at auction at $20.1 million, hence break the Australian record prices for apartment that was sold at the auction. So it looks like the apartment market is coming back as well. So this one is located right on the beach, have unblocked view towards the Pacific Ocean and the beach. It's got 270 degrees of view, very fine dining, brand new interiors, very nicely fitted out as well. It looks like now we're officially moving into $20 million apartment era. And then going back to Sydney auctions, today is heavy rain, as you can see, people having umbrellas. Some people even just give up on umbrellas, just had the rain dripping from their face, but it's still beating over a house in Epping. There are over 50 bidders on the scene, and then it was sold at the Hammer at $1 million over the reserve prices, which make the final sold prices sold at $2.5 million in Downing Street. It's just absolutely madness. And then this week close to 680 homes in Hammer on Saturday, and 90% of that was sold successfully at the auction. Next one, Darling Point Penthouse. They thought they were going to hold a record for the penthouse that was sold outside CBD, but unfortunately, that record got broken very soon again by the Bondi Beach penthouse that was sold at the auction. But even though it's only lasted for 3 days of its glory, this is still a very good sale. It is a penthouse, it is an apartment, and then the price was sold is $6.1 million for a property at the Darling Point. And you can see it's got beautiful views to the city and the harbor, and it's located very close to CBD, right on the border of it. And the result was about $1.6 million above the $4.5 million reserve. And that's absolutely amazing results. So it looks like apartment now are coming back in fashion, not just something with the land will sell at the dramatic prices. Apartments can do that too. Next one is about the new millenniums, about accidental savings, and they are putting those accidental savings into property market. What we mean by accidental saving is the young people normally in Sydney does not save that much money. However, because of last year, they couldn't go out to party, very limited entertainment options. They couldn't go out for holidays. That also saved them a lot of money. And then with not be able to dining outside as well, they actually started saving a lot of money. So with all this money that was being saved, push these people have some money now in their saving account, and then those people has been now diverted into property market. So you can see there are buyers in the market. You have a lot of new buyers in the market buying something at about 600 to about 800,000 range. You know, either apartment at good location, a blue chip location, or house land packages in the northwest of Sydney or southwest. Most of them trophy homes sold for $22 million prestige stock shortages buys. So I think one thing we all have in common is that the number of listings on the market has been really reduced compared to last year. And there's just not that many beautiful houses like this that are being offered to the market. And now if there's one, people are going to go all over it. And not only Mortimer area has been constantly become a guest of $10 million above houses. Now we have them starting to be $20 million above houses. Just like this one. All right, next one. Celebrity Rove has sold his Bronte house for $14 million and immediately bought a 3.76 estate in Coogee. This is a very famous host in Sydney, and then I like to watch his shows as well. But looks like the celebrities has made no stop in making money in real estate and sold their property and buy this estate, cashing up dramatically. It's about $10 million lift in that transaction. All right, next one, Landmark Paddington unit for sale inside a converted hospital. So like the shortages again, there's not many new things on the market, so people start to be very creative. I think we have seen our show, we had people selling their driveways, people selling their pools, people selling their tennis court. Now people are selling a converted apartment inside a hospital. It is a beautiful apartment. It's a two-bedroom apartment in Paddington, but it's really house view, with extremely high ceilings, beautiful staircases leading upstairs, very beautiful outlook in Paddington area. The price guide is 4.25 million for this two-bedroom apartment in Paddington, and we'll see how we go from there. Next one, and last one, in Bronte home of Indigo Coffee owner sells for about 9.5 million. Sydney King founder lists for 6 million. So this is a record price that recently got sold. And what's amazing about this is this particular property, even though it's not that big, has been sold for 9.5 million. If you don't, the reason why I say it's crazy price is because it almost doubled the period 3 record. And when we're beating 3 records, normally we're beating 3 records in the fashion where by about 10%, 5%. 10% is a lot already. Normally it's like 2%, 5%, 10%. Now we're beating 3 records almost double. So this is how hot the Sydney market is. All right, so that ends for everything for today. Thank you so much for tuning in. This is Peter. If you like our video, please make sure you subscribe and then comment and forward to your friends. We will see you again on Sunday morning. Thank you so much. See you next week.